Hi there. So I'm here in my garden and I'm behind the apricot tree. You can see I've got a bunch of delicious apricots growing. And I was just trimming back some of these hollyhocks. You can see they're getting dry from this hot weather that we've got. So I'm going to take them out. They'll grow back again next year. But what I really wanted to show you is down here. I found a little place that someone lives. And I noticed that they must like gardening too, because not only is this little house in my garden, but they've got their own little potted plants. Do you see that? I guess they can use this to water them. Shh. Anyways, oh, look at, there's that little frog that we saw at the birthday party the other time. Anyways, I would never go into somebody's house if they didn't welcome me in. And you know what? I knocked earlier and nobody answered the door. So I have to imagine what's inside and who lives there. I'm curious, so I'm gonna think about it. Now, if you look up, you can see there's a window here. Now, I imagine when you go down, you go into this door, somewhere there must be stairs where you can go up, and maybe there's bedrooms up here. Maybe there's a little office or something. I'm not sure. But I can imagine that inside this little house, there's maybe a table and chairs. Maybe there's some sort of living room or family room area. I'm not sure. But it's fun to use my imagination and picture what kind of place this is. In a story, we might call that a setting. I'd like to go inside now and read you a story. Hi, so I found this book that I'd like to read to you today. It's a book called Maudie and Bear, and it's written by Jan Ormerod and Freya Blackwood. And it's actually a couple of stories about a little girl named Maudie, and she lives with a friend named Bear. Bear is very, very loving, and I'm not sure if Bear is related to her or not. Maybe Bear is like family to her, but Bear takes good care of Maudie and is very patient with her and kind. So I'm going to read a story called Home Sweet Home. And in this story, I want you to think about the setting. Now, the setting is where the story is happening. And in this story, Home Sweet Home, there are two homes. And I want you to think about the two different homes and how Maudie feels in each of those homes. From Maudie and Bear by Jan Ormerod and Freya Blackwood. Home Sweet Home. One afternoon, Maudie went for a walk in the woods. Soon she came to a little house. Maudie went inside. She tasted the porridge. She sat in the chairs. But before she had time to try the beds, Father, Mother, and Baby Bear came home. It was their house, so Maudie ran away. She ran all the way home and arrived in a bit of a tizzy. "Would you like some porridge?" asked Bear. "I just want tea," said Maudie. "Not too hot, not too sweet, in my very own cup, sitting in my very own chair, and I don't want anybody else sitting in it." Then she burst into tears. "I wouldn't sit in your chair," said Bear. "It's far too small for me. but you are very welcome to sit in mine any time." "Even when you're sitting in it?" asked Maudie. "Especially when I'm sitting in it," said Bear. In Maudie and Bear, the story Home Sweet Home, Maudie visits 2 different homes. So we would say that in this story, the setting is 2 different homes. One is a little home in the woods, and she visits this home, and it does not belong to her. She just walks right in, which is not very good manners, and she kind of just does whatever she feels like. But then, when the Bear family comes home, she gets very scared, and she runs all the way back to her house. Now, in her house, her friend Bear is there, and this is a very kind, loving bear, and she feels so much better. She gets to drink a little tea out of her own cup, just the way she likes it, and she feels a lot better once she's in her own home. So that's the second setting. The setting changes from the little house in the woods to her own home. I hope you enjoyed Maudie and Bear, and maybe we'll have a chance to read some of the other stories on another day. Have a great day.